Have you ever stopped to question how mindful you are in your daily life? How often do you focus on the present moment rather than ruminating on the past or worrying about the future? Today we're venturing into the realm of mindfulness. This simple yet profound practice has been around for thousands of years, yet it is only in recent times that it has gained significant attention, and for good reason. Mindfulness, the art of being fully present and engaged in the here and now, has the power to transform our lives in ways we could never imagine. How, you might ask? Well, consider this. The average person spends nearly half their waking hours lost in thought, often dwelling on the past or fretting about the future. This mental chatter not only robs us of the joy of living in the present moment, but it also fuels stress, anxiety, and even depression. Mindfulness, on the other hand, invites us to pause, to breathe, to really tune into the world around us. It teaches us to observe our thoughts and feelings without judgment, allowing us to break free from the cycle of negative thinking. And the benefits, they're astounding. Studies have shown that regular practice of mindfulness can reduce stress, boost mood, improve sleep, and even enhance immunity. It can bring about a sense of calm and clarity that permeates every aspect of our lives, making us happier, healthier, and more content. But let's not stop there. Mindfulness also helps us cultivate empathy and compassion, fostering better relationships with ourselves and others. It allows us to savor the beauty of life, appreciating the simple pleasures that often go unnoticed in our fast-paced world. Now, you might be wondering, how can I become more mindful? What can I do to invite more presence and awareness into my life? Well, friends, that's exactly what we'll be exploring in this video. And don't worry, you don't need to be a Zen monk or a yogi to practice mindfulness. It's a skill that anyone can learn, and it starts with simple, everyday habits. So, how can you cultivate more mindfulness in your life? Let's dive into some simple habits. The first habit to adopt is mindful breathing, a practice that can ground you in the present moment. Now let's dive into the essence of mindful breathing. At its core, it is a practice that brings your attention to the breath as it flows in and out of your body. No equipment needed, no special setting required. It's as simple as taking a moment to feel the cool air entering your nostrils, filling your lungs, and then gently leaving your body. It's about noticing the rise and fall of your chest, the rhythm of your breath, and the sensation of the air as it passes through your nostrils. Mindful breathing is not about changing the way you breathe. It's about observing it. It's about noticing, without judgment, the subtle nuances of your breath. It's about being present and fully engaged with the act of breathing. You might be wondering, why focus on something as mundane as breathing? Well, the beauty lies in its simplicity. By focusing on your breath, you anchor your mind to the present moment. You're not ruminating about the past, nor are you anxious about the future. You're here, now, living in the present. This simple practice carries a multitude of benefits. For starters, it can significantly increase your focus. By training your mind to concentrate on your breath, you're essentially honing your ability to concentrate on other tasks as well. It's like a workout for your attention span. Additionally, mindful breathing can have a profound impact on reducing anxiety. When you're focused on your breath, you're not entangled in your worries or fears. You're giving your mind a much-needed break from the whirlwind of thoughts that often fuel anxiety. And the best part, you can practice mindful breathing anywhere and at any time. Whether you're in a crowded subway or at your desk, whether it's morning or night, all you need is a few moments to tune into your breath. Remember, mindful breathing is a simple yet powerful tool to enhance your mindfulness. The second habit is mindful eating, a practice that can transform the mundane act of eating into a mindful and enjoyable experience. Mindful eating, at its essence, is about engaging all your senses to savor and appreciate the food you consume. It's about noticing the vibrant colors, the tantalizing aroma, the texture in your mouth, and of course the taste. It's about slowing down and taking the time to truly experience and enjoy each bite. Imagine biting into a crisp apple. Instead of mechanically chewing while your mind wanders, you focus on the sensation, the crunch as your teeth break the skin, the burst of sweet juice, the slightly grainy texture of the flesh. You notice the subtle tartness that lingers on your tongue. You are present in the moment, fully engaged in the act of eating. Mindful eating also involves tuning into your body's signals. It's about recognizing when you're hungry and when you're full. This may sound simple, but in our fast-paced world, we often eat out of habit or due to external cues, like seeing a tempting advertisement or smelling a delicious aroma. By listening to our bodies, we can avoid overeating and choose foods that genuinely nourish us. Moreover, mindful eating promotes a healthier relationship with food. It can help free you from unhealthy patterns like eating out of boredom or stress. Instead of using food as a crutch, you can learn to appreciate it for its ability to nourish and sustain you. But mindful eating is not just about the food. It's also about the context in which you eat. It's about setting aside distractions, sitting down at a table, and giving your meal the attention it deserves. It's about savoring the experience, not just the food. In conclusion, mindful eating is not a diet or a quick fix. It's a way of life, a practice that requires patience and intentionality. But the rewards are worth it. Mindful eating not only enhances your dining experience, but also improves digestion and promotes a healthy relationship with food. The third habit is mindful walking, a practice that allows you to connect with your environment and your body. Mindful walking is an art, a way of syncing your mind and body in the rhythm of nature, in the rhythm of life. It's an exercise of awareness, not just physical, but also mental and emotional. Imagine you're starting your walk. Take a moment to stand still. Feel the ground beneath your feet. Feel the weight of your body pressing down. Notice the sensations in your feet and legs. This is your anchor, the physical sensation that you'll return to again and again. Now start to walk, but do it slower than you normally would. Pay attention to the sensation of your foot lifting, moving forward, and then making contact with the ground. Notice the subtle shifts in balance, the way your arms swing in rhythm with your steps. Notice how your body feels in motion. But mindful walking is not just about the physical act of walking. It's also about paying attention to the world around you. Notice the sights, the sounds, the smells. How does the air feel on your skin? What sounds can you hear? Is it the rustling of leaves, the distant hum of traffic, or the chirping of birds? Each step is an opportunity to be present, to be here in this moment. If your mind starts to wander, gently bring it back to the sensations in your body or the sights and sounds around you. Don't judge or criticize yourself if your mind wanders. It's natural. The key is to notice when it happens and gently guide your attention back. Mindful walking is a powerful technique to anchor yourself in the present. It can help reduce stress, improve mood, and enhance your sense of well-being. It's a simple practice, yet profound in its impact. Whether you're walking to work or strolling in a park, mindful walking can help you stay grounded in the present moment. So, we've explored 3 habits to enhance mindfulness: mindful breathing, mindful eating, and mindful walking. Let's take a moment to reflect on what we've learned. Mindful breathing, that first habit, is the foundation of our mindfulness practice. By focusing on the rhythm and depth of our breath, we can anchor ourselves in the present moment, washing away the worries of the past and anxieties of the future. It's the simplest and yet most profound way to cultivate mindfulness, a practice that can be done anywhere, anytime. Then we journeyed into the realm of mindful eating. This habit encourages us to savor every bite, to appreciate the textures and flavors of our food, and to acknowledge the journey it took to reach our plates. It's about eating with intention and attention, transforming an everyday act into a moment of deep connection with our bodies and the world around us. Our third habit, mindful walking, invites us to fully engage with the act of moving. Each step becomes a statement of presence, a grounding force that reconnects us with the earth beneath our feet. It's an opportunity to appreciate the beauty of the world around us, to notice the details we often overlook in our rush to get from one place to another. As we move forward, I encourage you to experiment with these habits. Try them out one by one and see how they resonate with you. You may find that one habit resonates more than the others. That's perfectly fine. The goal isn't to master all 3 habits, but rather to find the practices that best support your journey towards mindfulness. And as we wrap up this reflection, let's remember that mindfulness isn't about achieving perfection. It's about becoming more aware of our thoughts, feelings, and experiences in the present moment. It's about fostering a kinder, more patient relationship with ourselves and the world around us. So start today and watch as your life transforms for the better. Remember, mindfulness isn't about perfection, it's about becoming more aware of your thoughts, feelings, and experiences in the present moment. So start today and watch as your life transforms for the better.